Hey there, we meet again for another IELTS session. I'm sorry if you, my IELTS students, have been feeling ignored. Actually, it is not so. As you know, I also promote my book, Navigating Relationships, on this YouTube channel. And it is useful for you actually. You can work on your vocabulary with the stories that I share with you. And you can also use them for your speaking task cards where you're asked to speak about a story that inspired you. So you can select one story from that. Now we come to writing again. We have already discussed 8 types of writing sentence structures. And here today we are going to discuss the 9th one. Well, it was an easy choice which one to take up. It was perfect tense, of course, because I got a comment to discuss perfect tense, and I think that is certainly a very important sentence structure to work on. Perfect tense, well, where can we use it in our essay? First of all, let's understand what is present perfect tense. Present perfect tense speaks about a durational reference. Durational reference would mean something that happened in the past at some point of time and which has continued up till the present time and has relevance in the present time. For example, let's say we're speaking about some technology. So just to give a background, we can say there have been several technological advances over the past few decades. So we're speaking about a duration, past few decades. So there have been advancements. So it's not about some advancement in 1993 or 2010. It's about advancements, various advancements over the time period, which has relevance to our current question where we discuss possibly some particular technological aspect. So I guess it is clear enough that present perfect tense can be used to build our introduction. For some questions, when we have to build a background, we can use present perfect tense. Let's look at some more examples. Now here's a question. Some people think the spread of multinational companies and globalization produce positive outcomes for everyone. Do you agree or disagree with the statement? Now, if you look at the verb here, which is the verb? The verb is produce. So it is in present tense. Now, while we rephrase this question, we may not change the present tense in the question, but when we build the background, we can say something like this. Over the years, the increase of multinational corporations and a globalized economy have transformed the world in multiple ways. Have transformed. It is believed that these benefit everyone again. Benefit here is the verb and we have used it in present tense, but to build the background, we have spoken about a durational reference. From some time in the past until now, there have been transformations. So this background is a general observation of a duration of time with relevance to the current time. And the question statement is, however, rephrased in the present tense. Now, when we come to building answers, when we come to developing the points, we can give a general fact or we can speak about the developments that have happened over the time period. Let's look at it. So you can give a point as general expectation of fact, in which case we choose present tense. For example, first and foremost, multinational companies open doors to a wide variety of employment opportunities to a huge population in the host country. A recent study shows that IT companies, including Infosys and IBM, have employed a substantial number of IT professionals in India. So if you notice in the point, we have used present tense, but while building the example, we have used a perfect tense. So we have given what has already happened to say that something can generally happen. So we have used present tense in the point to say a generally known fact and have given examples of what has been observed using present perfect. But we can also say that multinational companies have opened doors to a wide variety of employment opportunities. So as I said, we can also write the point as an observed truth and mean the same. But you would see that for some other points, we had better use present tense because present perfect would not give the right idea. As in this point, globalization benefits customers in various ways. It provides them with a variety of options from different cultures. For instance, people are able to experience new products, food from different lands. So people have experienced, that doesn't exactly give the same intention. Not everybody may have taken the option of, trying out various cuisines. But in general, it is a truth that people in general can experience this. If we use present perfect here, it wouldn't give the point the same significance because we mean that it can generally give everyone this experience. So see whether an example needs a more holistic idea with present tense or requires proof that this has already been achieved using present perfect. So what I mean is we have to be a little bit careful where we can convert a point into perfect tense. If you're in doubt, use present tense. You can look at some more examples. You see here has shifted, has brought. You have, while people have become independent in some aspects, dependence on others has increased. Dependence is a subject, so subject verb agreement. Dependence has increased in many areas of modern life. We can also give examples in perfect tense, evidence in perfect tense for future related questions. We extrapolate what could happen in the future by what has already happened. So here is an example. So we can use evidence from what has happened so far to predict the future using phrases like given the fact that or taking into account that. Globalization and the increase in multinational companies have a tremendous positive impact in general on society in terms of greater job opportunities and much more customer satisfaction. Taking these into account, in my opinion, more MNCs should be encouraged to invest in developing countries, which would enable inflow of vast opportunities for the progress of the country. So we should, again, in the future or at present, we should do this based on the benefits that have been observed over the duration. So using present perfect tense is not hard. It is fairly easy. The only thing is you have to understand the question perfectly. You have to understand the tense. You have to notice the verb. We typically follow our answers as per the verb in the question. At the same time, even if it's a present tense question, it would demand evidences from the past, from over a duration of time. So we can certainly give examples using perfect tense. We can build the introduction using present perfect tense. Hope this was useful. See you again. Bye-bye.